Hi guys, running Kimono here. So I hope you're all doing well. It is Monday the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Oh my gosh. Who even remembers that stuff? Okay, so today's video, as many of you know, I went to one Walgreens yesterday, and a lot of very good subscribers, like people that like to chat and they'll write stuff in the comments. A lot of very thoughtful subscribers were asking me the same question in the comments yesterday of like, what specifically changed at your store? And a lot of these subscribers haven't been at their store in probably a month plus, maybe 2 months, and they are nervous, kind of scared. They've been doing online deals only. And I took a couple photos. I thought I would just talk you guys through what I saw. Of course, I didn't like photograph everything. I just took like the odd photo here and there, but there was signage on the front door saying max capacity of at this one store like 35 customers. So they're actually doing head counts, the people coming in, so they don't have the store shoulder to shoulder of people. So they're really following social distancing. I did notice that my favorite aisles with the cleaner, the toilet paper products, for the most part, that was still very cleared. And here we are. This was photographed yesterday, which was May the 3rd of 2020. So these practices of hoarding toilet paper, and I think that fear is still very evident and very, how do I say this? It's very current and in the moment in a lot of people's minds, and I think it's just because we're all still in this. I know that like 20 or 25 states, the stay-at-home orders are kind of being lifted sometime this week. So if you do go to Walgreens, of course, like everything we've been describing, like be safe, be careful, monitor the parking lot, and shop at off-peak hours. They had these massive containers full of hand sanitizer for customers to use, and they had it throughout the store. And they also had plexiglass at the cash, so I couldn't cough on the cashier, and vice versa. They couldn't, like breathe towards me. So they were really taking all the measures. When I did walk in, because guys, it's been like almost 2 months since I went in, the first thing they asked were, did you get sick? Because like I haven't been there. And I just explained to the manager that I did not want to be in there with my coupons causing problems, being like, the points didn't work, the coupon didn't scan. And I just had the presence of mind that I just didn't want to be that person. It's a time where a lot of people need to get in the store and get their stuff, and I just didn't want to be in the way. And then they said, oh, but we really missed you. So I thought that was kind of funny. And here's the interesting thing about Michigan. It's not mandatory to wear a mask, but it's strongly advised that you wear it. So a lot of people are just not wearing masks. And I showed up around 11 o'clock, like the first hours for senior citizens. I didn't want to be in there just to be respectful. And I think the cashier was telling me that some younger shoppers showed up 10 minutes previous to me not wearing masks, and he actually told them to leave the store, and he's like, you have to wear a mask if you're in here. And it was the manager's orders of that location, and they were very strict about it. And I guess some stores are offering to sell you a mask for $1, but if you don't have even like a handkerchief or a scarf or a homemade mask, like you're being told not to shop there. And that was the first I've ever heard of that, but they're just doing that to really protect, because a lot of the staff are 60 plus. So I mean, of course that makes sense, but yeah, just they're very adamant to kick people out, and they're keeping that number to have 35 or 34 on the nose customers, and if there's more, they just lock the doors. And they're very, very like strict. And I said, how's it been? Has it been busy here? Like what's the scoop? And they said some days initially it was really busy, but for the most part it's been very quiet. Like people haven't been shopping there. And I did peek around and look at clearance, and the clearance was full. So nobody's really been shopping either. When I was in there yesterday, I was intentional. I tried to go as fast as possible. The challenge I found was wearing the mask and trying to social distance myself from people and not be like, right there. And I just felt I was kind of rushed yesterday, because I sometimes like to really take my time when I'm in the store. But some stuff, like I wanted to buy some of those DiGiorno pizzas. I wanted to buy some peanut butter and some food and this and that. No, because I had to get moving, and I didn't want to be doing like I did 4 transactions yesterday. I thought doing a fifth one would be pushing my luck. And even though the store was like ghost town, I still didn't want to be that person. So, you just, things are always at your discretion, but I just was really careful about that. I don't know if that makes sense or if you guys are that way as well. But yeah, it was a really pleasant shopping experience. And compared to like a bigger box store, less people, like really very few people. At the front of the store, what they started to do as well, I noticed this and I took this photo, was all the items that you might need that they have, like toilet paper, paper towel, Kleenex, right at the front. So you don't have to even walk through the store. You just go and grab it and pay for it and you're done. Hand soap, and they had some Lysol trigger sprays and Windex and other little cleaner things. Hand sanitizer, all that good stuff was gone. I did find some wet one wipes though. They were overpriced, but I paid for it. And they actually said to me, because I said, hey, hand sanitizer. And they said, if you can come back Tuesday morning when the truck shows up, they were going to put some aside for me. And I was like, no, it's fine. But I just wanted to know if they had any or like what the status was of it. And they said, legit, when that truck shows up and they, unpack it, by noon, it's usually all gone. So at cosmetics, and sometimes they have a travel section, that's where these guys are going to be found. And it's like a 20 pack of these wet one cleaners. And as I described yesterday in my video, my husband likes this when he travels. So that's why I grabbed 2 of them. And I wasn't going to go more than 2. There wasn't very many left in this box anyhow. And the one thing I was absolutely shocked to find was the toilet paper, and they had it right at the front of the store. So it's like a convenience buy that you just grab it, and they even have the math for you there. $5 subtracting that $1.25 IVC, $3.75, use $3 in points. And the limit for this at this one location was 2 per customer, which is like really generous, because I know a lot of stores is 1 per customer. I'm wondering when that will ever be lifted. I think if people keep panic buying toilet paper, it's going to be a while. But it was really great to see an abundance of, because I must have counted at least 20 packages of this, and I only bought 1, so please don't come for me in the comments. But my haul yesterday was a lot of stuff we needed for our house. So I had $15 of those, 5 off of 15, 5 off of 12. I just wanted to use them and to get out of the house, because it's 7 weeks. Yeah, it's a long time. Baby wipes are another thing. For a lot of parents, it was super frustrating that you couldn't track down some of these cheaper, like the White Cloud. I think isn't that the Walmart brand? I might be wrong, but like that larger one for $1.99. And then if you're Huggies, like $1 for those smaller ones. They had quite a few, 7th generation, and they had a full stock of diapers and all that stuff. Because I know that when all this madness happened in March, for the most part, like that was being cleared completely. So that was really good to see, because I know for a lot of parents, it was like, it wasn't fun, having to go and deal with these cleared shelves for stuff for your kids. It should be in stock all the time, just like toilet paper. I mean, it's just basic necessities, yet here we are. So also when I was in the store, guys, like I told you, like I found a ton of clearance and lots of CoverGirl, and they had this sign, for everyone's safety, please do not open packaged products. Thank you. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been in Walgreens and I've seen somebody open up a lipstick, swatch it on their hand, and put it back. That is, ugh. I think that's really gross, and it's not safe at all. But they had these signs everywhere to get people to stop doing that sort of stuff. And it's not Sephora, it's not Ulta. This isn't a tester store. Sometimes they might have something like a tester perfume, but for cosmetics, at my local Walgreens, the couple around my area, you can't do that. And even like people to open up a package and then try on the mascara and then try to put it back in its package. I mean, you don't do that. And I don't know why people do that all the time. Even with nail polish, like don't. You either buy it or just leave it and go to like Sephora whenever it opens, or Ulta when it opens. But I was happy to see these like big signage of don't open stuff. And then the CoverGirl, as you could see, guys, like nobody's touching a thing. The Easter clearance and the other type of clearance, I didn't go on a photo spree and like take everything. I wanted to be in and out of there. But for a lot of these cosmetics, I just snapped a couple quick photos because we're having a beauty event later this week from the 7th to the 9th, and I just wanted to grab a couple photos. But as you can see, I believe this is 50% off, and I know there were either $2 or $3 coupons for the lip, face, and eyes. So this is going to be, you know, even if you wanted to just grab $25 of clearance CoverGirl and then use manufacturers, you might be in business for that. But there was such an abundance of this makeup. Like, I was just floored to see this much. And yeah, just a ton of it. And like, nobody had touched it either, which was like, what? So I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think that for the most part, people have been just not shopping at Walgreens, like just avoiding it. And I don't blame them, because I was doing the same thing for the last 7 weeks. And some foundation, so exactly 50% off. So hopefully, if you might have some of those manufacturers that were in the insert 2 weeks ago, you know, if your store has some of this, possibly you can get a lot for really inexpensive. Stacking this with the buy 25 in beauty products, get back 7,000, which is again later this week. So before I take off, guys, I just wanted to share one more photo with you. And this was taken out of Walmart. I didn't snap this photo. A family member sent it to me through text, and they were like, oh my God, check it out. And this was, again, I think this was photographed on a Saturday. And all the toilet paper is gone. The paper towel is still there. In a pinch, you can use that or Kleenex to clean yourself after going to the bathroom. But again, as I've kind of like said in the past, like just a theory in my mind, I believe they will have strict, you know, one toilet paper per household. And just, I think this sort of shopping behavior will continue, especially in the state that, you know, people are still kind of panicked about everything. And I asked this family member, did the Lysol wipes, the disinfectant, did you see any of that, or hand sanitizer? Like, there was absolutely nothing. So I was just surprised. And yeah, very little left, and this is sad to see. This is one thing that whenever I was in Walmart, I would always walk by and just take a look, and it was always so full. Like, it just didn't. And now here it is. Here we are, you know. And I think that I've said this before in other videos. When people can't control anything, the one thing they can control is how much of a certain item that they have. And I think that's really the cornerstone of panic buying, that you buy in abundance of something so you have it. And I wonder how people are still affording this, you know, buying the big Charmins for $13 or $14, and, you know, just buying in such a massive quantity. But I think a lot of people are doing it because it's the one thing that they control in the eye of this really bad storm. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.